I had triplet baby girls several years ago, and as they got older, I kind of felt like I needed something for myself. And so, but I knew with my husband's job and my needs as a mom that I would have to be able to work for myself so I could create my own hours because of his schedule and mine. And so I decided to open a children's boutique. It was essentially them that inspired me to do this.
As we grew, the store grew. So like when we were like little, my mom sold just like flower girl dresses, baptism. And then as we got older, like in high school, then she started prom. Then we started getting married. And so then she started doing bridal. So I feel like it's just every time we grow, the store grows. So it's been super fun to see it like evolve and turn into the beast it is today.
Hi, I'm Lorrie Schmanski. I own Just Girl Stuff on Riverdale Road. It started as a children's boutique. I started when they first went to preschool. I was invited to do, it's kind of like a Tupperware party, only it wasn't Tupperware, it was dresses, little girls' dresses and hair bows, hats. I went to one and then I was asked to do one and I did one. And the owner of that is like, she's like, I've never had a party this big. You can sell. And I'm like, I have lots of friends with lots of little girls, so yeah. Eventually, after I did 2 or 3 of those for her, she asked me to partner in. At that time, she also did wholesale bows at different little boutique shops around Utah, all over. She got pregnant and decided she wanted out of the business. And at that time, we were at the process of opening our first storefront, which is at 697 West Riverdale Road. And we were just gonna rent out 1/4 of the store for little girls' dresses. Easter dresses, Christmas dresses, baptism, that type of thing. And so I bought her out and I just opened the store, hired 2 employees, and then just kind of went from there. And it just kind of, as my girls grew, the business grew. As they got bigger, I wanted to keep them dressed in cute little things for Christmas and Easter, and so things just grew. So it went from little kid stuff for a while and building that foundation, and then it went to junior high dances. And we needed to find little dresses for junior high dances. And then it went to homecoming dresses. And as the business grew, we grew. So, and then it went from prom to pageant to bridal to everything that it is today.
My name is Payton. I run like social media. I'm also a manager for the store. And I kind of just, I do a lot of different things. I actually really started when I was legit 12. Like as soon as we could carry dresses, my mom would bring us into work and, okay, put these dresses back. During high school, I feel like that's when we actually started to work and like, get paid. So that was fun. But that's when I got more into it. I took a couple breaks throughout, but have been solid for like a solid 5 years, the last 5 years.
So we do lots of events. We are currently involved in we do a prom expo. We do that in January. It's to launch all of our new prom dresses that are coming in. And the girls really have fun with it. So we get so many girls that come and apply for that. And every year it is harder and harder and harder to pick. It's so hard. My mom heart just wants to pick them all, but can't afford that. So we just pick all the girls, but all the girls that don't make it, we invite them back to do a prom expo. I get lots of vendors that contribute and put into, they do balloons and booths and food and treats and all kinds of stuff, and DJs, and we just have a giant fashion show. It's super fun to do. So it gets the girls, for me, it's just about letting the girls have a moment to shine. And that's what makes me happy, is they to strut their stuff and push away all their fears and anxiety and just walk that runway and feel beautiful. That's the main and only goal of that. So another event that we do is we do bridal fairs. And we do bridal fairs a couple times a year. where we take all of our goods and we try and reach out to new and prospective brides that are coming out and around. We just did one at the Madison. It was really fun, very productive. We saw over 60 brides, so did lots of fun appointments with that, so it was good. We are doing a soda social next month. So where I have what we call a preferred vendor list. So I work with usually about 5 vendors, photographers, catering, jewelers, hair, makeup, anything that has to do with the event industry. And so I have what I call a preferred vendor list. And so I'm bringing them all together and we are having an event and we're all gonna get up and, come and meet and help promote each other's businesses within. So I also just recently worked with Primary Children's and they are having a prom for all of their cancer patients. And so, yes, that was been a super fun one too. Some of their girls came in and we had a whole appointment and it was like their day to shine. And a lot of these girls that come in are stage 3, stage 4. And so we try and get involved in a lot of community events. Night to Shine is another one. We do. Girls that are in special needs programs come in and some are disabled and it's their turn to get in a dress and just shine. So it's also a really fun event that we help do. I started with models, I was just looking at that. I started with models about 15 years ago because I used to just pick cute girls that shopped at my store. And what I quickly learned in doing that, as social media was just beginning to start up back then, is that I needed girls that could not get in front of a camera and look like deer in the headlights because I have to pay for spaces and for photographers and it's by the hour. And so I need girls that could get up and just shine automatically all on their own, that have that right kind of energy and confidence in themselves. And so previously when I asked girls, some girls would be super nervous and super shy and not confident. And so that's when we decided to take a turn and go ahead and interview girls interview them, do like a mock tryout, so to speak, to see how they were and see how they behaved in front of a camera, because that is a huge deal. If they can be confident in their own skin and their own body to stand up and shine in front of a camera when it may be something they like or don't like, right? It's just what needs to be shot. And so
we have our model search day. We have anywhere between 80 to 100. I think last year had 96 girls try out. The choosing selection process is we have 5 judges. The photographer will kind of go over if they moved well, if they're photogenic, if they took directions, different things like that. And then we'll kind of we look over social media, what schools they go to, how far away they are from us, different things. We also like to have diversity in size and ethnicities and different things like that. Mm-hmm. So that's a big factor as well. So we try to just get a nice variety of awesome girls that are around us that can kind of come and support us and be a part of our team. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Courtney Joseph. I am 17 years old. I will be a senior at Grantsville High School in this fall, 25 to 26 school year. I am a model for here, not just girl stuff, and it has been a joy and a blessing. I will be interviewing all of the employees and models today. My favorite part of modeling here at Just Girl Stuff is probably, there's 2. My 2 favorites. A, the girls. I have never met so many loving, supporting girls in my entire life. My second favorite part is all of our insane dresses that we get to model, getting the photos back. We have done so many fun, beautiful shoots that it is mind-blowing that I get to do this and be 17 and do this. So yeah, those are my favorite parts of modeling here. I chose to become a model because I didn't see a lot of representation for my size of girls growing up, and Just Girl Stuff gave me that opportunity. We have dresses sizes either double or 000 to 32, and it's the most inclusive dress store that I think I've ever been to. There are little girls who think that they can't do this, but they really can. First off, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Irie Brown, and I am a model at Just Girl Stuff.
Why did you decide to become a model for Just Girl Stuff?
So, originally, the only recognition I have of, Just Girl Stuff was through friends. She kind of just messaged me one day and sent me, the auditions, and she was like, you should go for it, and I, always want to do modeling, I'd watch stuff on TV, but I never knew where to start, so her sending me that, I was like, that looks so cool, and I was just like, I'm gonna go for it, and you know what, it worked out, so.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
What do you want to be when you get older?
Oh, that's a hard question. Honestly, I am still figuring everything out. But one thing that I do know is I wanted to go into some kind of government or politics just because I am very, passionate about helping people and helping the world. And that's where all the power is, to actually be able to do that stuff.
That's so cool. What made you want to work with Just Girl Stuff?
Again, it just seemed like a really cool opportunity to get myself into modeling, and honestly, everyone is super nice and super supporting and really made me feel confident, and so it really just worked out.
And your favorite part of modeling?
My favorite part, it's probably getting the pictures back and just looking through them. It brings me so much joy. It's just really awesome being able to see myself behind the camera, you know.
Living the dream. Okay, that's all I have for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Irie. Okay, let's start by introducing yourself.
Hi, I'm Boston Combs. I'm from Idaho, and I'm model for Just Girls.
Heck yeah. Why did you decide to become a model?
I think it was more so as a way to get new opportunities and try different things that will make me, I guess, stretch my learning abilities and push who I want to be, I guess.
Okay, what made you want to work with Just Girl Stuff?
I love seeing their photo shoots. I think they're all really fun, and the girls look so nice, and I thought that would just be a really good atmosphere for me to get into.
Okay, what's your favorite part of modeling?
Definitely the girls. The girls are so nice, and I make so many new friends, and yeah, basically that, and photo shoots and lots of fun. So
okay, and what do you want to do when you get older?
I want to be an ultrasound tech, and I'm really excited to help people in the medical field.
That's so exciting.
I know.
Okay,
I'm so excited.
that's it.
Sweet.
Hi, I'm Maddie. That's, yeah.
Why did you decide to model?
Honestly, just for the fun and, for the experience. And honestly, if I can get something good out of this, I can make money potentially in the future. So, all about experiences and chances, so.
Why Just Girl Stuff? What makes you want to work with them?
Ever since I was a little girl, honestly, I was like, oh, I want to go there. They have cool dresses. So, yeah. I don't know. It was shiny, and I was like, okay, yeah.
They do have really good dresses. Promo. What's your favorite part of modeling?
Honestly, the girls and the friendships. It's honestly been super fun, and I'm really glad that I did it, because I met a lot of new people I wouldn't have met.
Okay, and what do you want to be when you get older?
I want to be a guardian ad litem, so it's like a lawyer for little kids.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, smart girl. Okay, that's it.
All right, thanks, girl.
Okay, let's start by you introducing yourself.
Okay, I'm Addie Sinclair. That's me.
Cute. Why did you decide to become a model?
Ooh, let's see. I feel like just for me, it is empowering for I don't want to say people of color, but kind of is just different. And so I was like, that would be fun just to show people that you can do it and that you're a gorgeous queen, you know?
You are a gorgeous queen. Okay, why Just Girl Stuff? Why'd you want to work with them?
I actually saw all their TikToks and I was like, ooh, I want this homecoming dress. And then they're like, ooh, you should try out. And I was like, ooh, okay.
She said, okay.
So, you know.
Okay, what's your favorite part of modeling?
I honestly think just getting to hang out with everyone like you're so fun. So everyone is just fun, and it's now I have a billion friends.
No,
so,
literally.
You know.
Okay, and what do you want to be when you get older?
I wanted to. Wait, that's actually hard.
Right?
I want to do like an athletic trainer, but like be like a fashion diva on the side.
Heck yeah. You would eat that up. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's start by having you introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Stephanie, and I work here at Just Girl Stuff. I mainly focus on quinceañera dresses and anything that's with IT and like computers and technology and a little bit of everything.
She's just a well-rounded person. Okay. When did you start working at Just Girl Stuff?
Almost 4 years ago. I don't remember the exact date, but almost 4 years ago.
That's so exciting. Whoa, so you've been here since my freshman year. That's crazy. What made you want to work with Just Girl Stuff?
Lots of reasons. First of all, I first got to meet Payton, which I was like, I want to work with her. Like, she seems amazing. And then once I came into the store, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like close to Weber. And at that time, I was at Salt Lake Community College, but eventually I knew it was going to be at Weber State. So I was like, it's close to home, it's close to school. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's sales. And I was like, it's like an entry into like marketing in the business world. So I'm like, that is amazing. So worked out.
Okay, and your favorite part of working here?
Honestly, it's probably gonna be the experience, getting to see girls or like even brides, like when they least expect it, like find their dress. That is the best part. And I'm like a really emotional person, so as soon as like they say yes to the dress and the moms start to cry, then like, I start to get all teared up and I'm like, oh my gosh, like stop it. And then it makes me feel so good. It's like, you know, an amazing moment and I get to be part of it.
Just a little heartfelt moment. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's start by having you introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Jessie. I am the business operations manager here at Just Girl Stuff.
Awesome. Okay, what do you do for your business manager job?
So for my job, rather than being an assistant manager over a dress department, I am just kind of a little bit more in the background. So I help in all the different dress departments. I am Lorrie's assistant, so whatever she needs, I kind of run around and do all her little things. I help keep things organized. I'm very scheduling, calendar, all that fun stuff. I also am in charge of training, so I help with hiring and starting off our new girls.
That's so funsies. When did you start working at Just Girl Stuff?
I started working at Just Girl Stuff in August of 2022, so this August I'll be here 3 years.
Oh, that's so exciting. What made you want to work with Just Girl Stuff?
I have always had a passion for body positivity, and it was such a huge thing for me to have that opportunity, especially working for a small business. It feels a lot more meaningful for my job and I have a lot more passion for it because I feel like I'm having more of an impact rather than working for like a big corporation.
For sure, totally get that. And then your favorite part of working here?
I love all the girls that I get to see. There's some girls like Miss Courtney that I have seen since I started working here, and I've seen them from sophomore almost to senior, and it's so special to me to see them grow throughout their year, see all the different things that they're interested in and how their life changes, and I get to kind of be a little part of it.
Miss Jessie will have seen me through my entire high school career by next year, so it's quite crazy. But we love her.
Okay,
that's it.
Perfect.
Let's start by introducing yourself.
Okay, my name is Samantha Knoll. I go by Sammy, and I've been working here for around almost 2 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
So exciting. What do you do at Just Girl Stuff?
Well, since I'm more of a senior sales associate now, I kind of wear many different hats around here apart from just sales. You know, the customer service part, seeing the back end of things, just speaking to manufacturers as well, and just seeing all the back end things of just how a smaller business operates and all that fun stuff.
And your favorite part of working here?
Probably meeting new people every day. Every day is a little bit different. There's always something new.
What's your favorite part of working here?
So my favorite part probably has to be just meeting new people every day. Every day is something new. And again, everyone's obviously different, so you always have people coming in asking for something new, different, all that fun stuff.
Okay, let's start by having you introduce yourself.
Okay, my name's Audrey. I am 17 years old. I I don't really know much about me. I live with my aunt, which is actually kind of cool about me, and I live with my cousins also.
That's so fun. Okay, and what do you do at Just Girl Stuff?
Oh, I love Just Girl Stuff. I just love making people feel like so happy and like seeing them like glow and just radiate whenever they put on like what they love. It's just so fun. I'm a social media manager, so I just like help with like the TikToks, and I help with like Instagram and like any ideas just for our social media to like thrive.
Okay, how long have you been working here?
I've been working here for about a year now. I think it's like 11 months, so almost a year.
Okay, and your favorite part of working here?
My favorite part for sure, like I said, is just making people feel like so happy and so good about themselves. Like if someone comes in like super upset because of like not finding a dress from anywhere that they previously went to, and then they find like a perfect one here and they are just like so happy, it's my favorite.
And you're so amazing at it. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start off by having you introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Shaylin. I'm 18.
Perfect. Okay, and what do you do at Just Girl Stuff?
I am a sales associate, and I also run our social media, so I help make the posts and everything like that.
That's so exciting. And how long have you been working at Just Girl Stuff?
About a year.
That's so fun. Okay, and your favorite part of working at Just Girl Stuff?
I love meeting all the girls and like doing the photo shoots and everything like that. It's so fun, and just like getting to hang out with everyone.
We love Shay here. She's so sweet. Okay.
I love going to market when we get to see all the new designers and designs for their new collections. I think that's so fun because we just get to watch a bunch of runways and select the dresses and do different things like that. So that's super fun. I also love working with girls and kind of seeing them light up when they get in their dress and they feel beautiful. So that's amazing. I also love photo shoots. Photo shoots are super fun for me because I kind of get to be creative. So I get to do different like themes and backdrops and kind of play around with different dresses and stuff like that. So I love being creative and doing stuff like that. So it kind of lets me get out of my little box a little bit. So that's super fun.
My hopes as the store continues to grow. Right now we are in a transition phase, and we are transitioning a little bit more into bridal. We're cutting down, we're trying to move more to a 50-50 and to prom and to bridal. And so my hope is that it just to grow that aspect of the business more. As the business, my hope is I am 52 and my husband's going to retire in about 5 or 6 years. So my hope and dream for that is that my daughter Payton will be able to take over and kind of move forward. I will probably phase myself to a very part-time position in the next 5 years. She says that I'm gonna have to hire 3 people to replace myself, but it's gonna be fine. I know that she's strong, she's independent, she knows the business inside and out, and she has the confidence and personality to pull all of that off. So I think she's amazing, and she's been working it since she was 5. She's been putting away shoes and cleaning the store. She's been modeling. She has been a runner where she just puts away dresses. And so I have every confidence that she's gonna do great. So starting this from the ground up, it was really, really hard. Owning a business is not for the faint of heart. I will tell you, I worked my guts out for the first 5 years, like guts. I worked as many shifts as my kids were. I was able to work as my kids were in school, and then had somebody come and close it down. Like I worked really hard. I still kept the boutique aspect of it, the wholesale of it. Like I worked really hard to make sure it was debt-free and paid off and all of the things. Another challenge I encountered is every time I grew, as I took that leap from little girl stuff to prom, that's huge money. And so that required another dedication, another deep dig, and another work really hard to take that leap and save and grow. And then again, right now, as I jump into bridal. And I did that in 2020, which was kind of an inconvenient time. As we know, that COVID happened and we were shut down for 11 months, no income, no nothing for us all at 11 months. And so that was another really big hurdle that I had to encounter and take on. When we shut down for 11 months, that was extremely painful as I had to lay off my staff and pray that they didn't find other jobs and move on and things of that nature. So those were really hard times. We're still bouncing back and getting back into that. That shutting down for 11 months is a tough thing because at that time I just started bridal, and so I took in 200 bridal gowns, which came in January, February, and March, and we shut down March 11th. And then rent was still due, right? You still had to pay all your bills. You still had to pay everything. You have no income coming in, and it was a really hard thing, a really hard sacrifice, and something that I don't think a lot of people that, unless you have a small business, really think about is bigger stores. Walmart, they got banks, they got back. I do not. I had to scrimp, save, and really claw my way out of that, and still clawing my way out of that. So I think owning a business is kind of like a roller coaster. There's highs and lows, and you just kind of have to go with the flow. And I'm learning even just this week, as I took a week off for vacation, that there's new encounters that happened that in 20 years that I've never had happen. And I'm constantly in a constant state of learning and growing, trying to evolve and do better and be better. So that's my goal.